Hi everyone, the function 7 is the trickster archetype, deceiving, comedic, immobilizing blind spot function. Initially, we have zero awareness of this function, it is the less developed. We don't understand this type of information, it is our less preferred function, information. We may find it useless for ourselves, it is not ourselves at all. It may even prevent us from being ourselves, because if we use the 7, we don't use the second. It is something we have to learn from zero. It may create us problems in life because we prefer to ignore it completely. We have to learn it, integrate it, realize it is not ourselves, not for us, and let it be at this position. But accept it in other people, accept that we are different. This function 7, wounded child archetype, is linked to the function 3, inner child archetype. It is our distorted perception, neglected aspect, the wounded aspect of the psyche, the wounded child, and it can be very immature. It can be very mocking or playful. It is one of our life lessons to learn. It is where others can penetrate the boundaries, where we submit our own free will, the area, domain of information, where we can be manipulated. This is the area, domain, we may hurt others and others hurt us without us being aware of it. It is important, crucial, existential to learn, heal and integrate this function, part of ourselves. This function being initially the less conscious, less known, less learned. It let a wide open door to manipulation. We have to learn to set boundaries in this area, to close the door, in order for us to develop a mature sense of self. It makes sense the function 7 is linked to and next to the function 6, the critic, because we criticize the information we don't understand, the function 7. When it is learned, healed, integrated, this function is not totally blind anymore. We are more conscious of it, see it more clearly, consider it, but we have to accept that we will always be bad at it, be reluctant to use it. When confronted to a situation, we have to use this function. We may don't understand, don't know what to do, we are immobilized or confused. Our mind is just like a computer, error 404, cannot process this information. To give you an image or analogy, it is like asking a printer to make coffee or asking a coffee machine to print, which is almost impossible, unless you want to write in the coffee or drink paper. We may find it useless, uninteresting, not agreeable, not comfortable. It messes our natural functioning, authentic self. It puts barriers, limits the development of our gift, talent, self, of our function 1 and 2. It goes against our will. We can ignore it and be happy to never use it. We may be depressed, angry, not happy when we use it too much according to our own functioning. The function 7 is similar but accentuated version of the function 3. It is more childish than the child function, function 3. It is more blurry, uncertain than the child function, function 3, and therefore distorted perception, sometimes totally blind. Function 6 is the hidden talent, function 7 is the hidden not talent at all, the hidden weakness. It is the battery that has the lowest capacity of energy. We have almost no energy available for this information. The energy we may have the least control on it, it may be the least reliable memory. This is the most difficult function to access. It is the last thing we want to do, the last resort when we have no other choice. Using it requires to break a wall metaphorically. It takes a lot of energy, effort, is quickly draining, exhausting, and takes a lot of time to recharge. This is the function we trust the least, is the least reliable, least understood. We lack information of this function. It can lead to suspicion, paranoia. This is our greatest source of illusion, confusion. It can create misunderstanding, conflict, problem in life. It is the most blurry, the least clear, lacking the most information, the greatest source of mistake, errors, misinterpretation. We may underestimate or overestimate this information in the world, ourselves and others. We see, perceive, judge the reality upside down, the reverse. We may use it badly, not correctly, too much or too less, not at all, or use it the wrong way. Not knowing the right amount of energy, information, we don't manage well this energy, information. It may be the most unstable, weird, clumsy, problematic, overwhelming, uncomfortable. It takes the most time to learn and use. We are not confident with it. It is one of our biggest challenges in life. A solution, instead, to use the function 7 that is difficult to have access, takes a lot of energy. We can replace it by the function 2 or 2 plus 3. It is more comfortable for us and gives the same result. The function 2 arrives at the same result in a different way, the function 3 being the same function than the 7 in different attitude. Normally, with our primary function stack, function 1, 2, 3, 4, we can do everything except when we have disorder, disability, more difficulty with neurodivergence, for example. Some keywords to remember: the function 7, trickster, blind spot, distorted perception, biased perception, illusion, seeing, perceiving, judging the reality upside down, the reverse, immobilizing, error 404, confusing, uncomfortable, wounded child, initially the most unconscious function. We have to learn it from zero. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.